There's saying most people are born. I was full. I came into the horse business from a young age, and when most kids were reading the cartoon books, I was reading the racing for them.
I'm Norman Casse. I'm a third-generation horseman. We just love what we do.
Norman usually is where I'm not. He's kind of my eyes and ears. I can see he has the same passion that I had when I was younger. My 12-year-old Colby, he doesn't know anything else he knows about horse racing, but some of the things you wouldn't believe that come out of his mouth for a 12-year-old.
Yeah, in Dubai.
He won the Dubai Cup?
No. He won for 3-year-olds.
Oh.
A lot of people joke and say, well, how do you work with your father? And I don't find it that difficult. It's very, very easy because we both love what we do.
Look good.
And when you're passionate about something, you can do good things and great things.
They're off. Coffee Click bobbled just a bit coming out of the gate. A good start for Tepin, and Tepin takes the early lead. And Made on a Mission moves up alongside of her, and these two will set the pace. And then comes Kiss Moon running in third to the outside. Coffee Click is up running in fourth now, and in between horses, Grand Elmendorf a bit hard to control into that turn, just inside of Sandiva. After that, to the outside comes Katie Wine as they make their way around the turn. Lady Lara in behind horses with 6 lengths to make up, and then comes Strike Charmer, followed by I'm Already Sexy to the inside Personal Diary, and then comes Waterhole and Solid Appeal. So the field continues up the backstretch through a 24 seconds flat opening quarter mile, and Tepin is the leader by a length and a half as they continue their journey up the backstretch. And Made on a Mission sits just off of her while Coffee Click is down toward the rail. Then Kiss Moon to the outside. Sandiva's fifth. She's 5 lengths off the lead, drafting in behind horses. Kitty Wine's there on the outside. And right behind them comes Lady Lara, and Lady Lara is only 7 lengths off the lead at this stage. Strike Charmer's alongside, and then I'm Already Sexy and Waterhole around the far turn, and here comes Made on a Mission up alongside of Tepin, and Tepin cuts the corner and keeps the lead from Made on a Mission. Coffee Click is down toward the inside. Kiss Moon and Sandiva trying to make a run, and they're into the final furlong, and Tepin's in front. Tepin trying to take him the distance here, ahead of Coffee Click into the final 16th. It's been Tepin the whole way, and it's going to be Tepin to the wire. Tepin beats Coffee Click. Sandiva was third, and Lady Lara looked like she got up for fourth.
Julian Leperoux just stole a $300,000 Grade 2 stakes race. Tepin wire to wire in the Churchill Distaff Turf Mile Stakes.
Well, it's a surprise to me. It's a surprise to a lot of riders. And this filly had never taken a gate to wire. I think she was totally discounted on the lead, which I
They're off in the Longines, just a game. Photo Call started well from the far outside. Discreet Mark, though, is going to go up and grab the early lead. And going with her is Coffee Click. Discreet Mark and Coffee Click to set the pace. Tepin is third to the outside. Sandiva's tucked in and running in fourth along the rail. And then it's Philimby, followed by Ball Dancing and Photo Call on the far outside. Lady Lara's after that. And at the back of the field are Baffle Me and Jay Wonder. So they're running up the backstretch here, and Coffee Click pokes a neck in front of Discreet Mark through a 24 and 4 opening quarter mile. And Tepin is third just to the outside of them. Then comes Sandiva and Philimby. Alongside of them, Ball Dancing's only 3.5 lengths off the lead. And then it's Lady Lara to the inside, followed by Baffle Me and Photo Call. And Jay Wonder is only 5 lengths behind as the field races past a half mile in 49 and 2/5 seconds and races for the far turn. Discreet Mark, Coffee Click on the outside. Tepin coming up to them 3 wide. A 4 wide run for Ball Dancing, who's edging up near the lead. Then it's Philimby. Sandiva tries her luck at the fence. And then it's Photo Call to the outside as they come toward the top of the stretch. Jay Wonder, Baffle Me, and Lady Lara. They're into the stretch, and it is Discreet Mark in front. On the outside, Coffee Click, Tepin down the center of the course. Sandiva trying to squeeze through an opening on the inside. Philimby comes on too. Final furlong. Here comes Tepin. Tepin outside of Discreet Mark. These two come down to the line. Philimby is finishing fast with Lady Lara, but it's Tepin close to home, and Tepin and Julian Leperoux have won. And then it was Philimby, followed by Discreet Mark, and Lady Lara was fourth.
And they're off in the First Lady Stakes. Poor start for Outstanding, who broke in the air. There goes Tepin out for the lead. Crowley's Law has speed. Cara Marie is there in between horses. Solid Appeal also up close to the early pace as the field heads for the first turn. Cara Marie from the outside up to take a narrow lead at the entry to the turn. And Tepin moves toward her outside into second position. Crowley's Law is third back toward the inside. Solid Appeal goes fourth. Easter fifth on her outside. Kiss Moon is sixth back toward the rail. Jealous Cat seventh toward the center of the course. My Miss Sophia between horses is in eighth. Sky Treasure is ninth. Outstanding is 10th against the rail. And the late running She's Not Here is last, but right there with the field. 24-1. The time for the opening quarter, midpoint of the backstretch. And Cara Marie is the leader. She leads it against the rail by a length and a half. Tepin goes second, 3/4 of a length. Crowley's Law, then Easter. Easter now moves up third on the outside at the entry to the far turn. My Miss Sophia goes fifth between horses. 48 and 4/5 seconds for the first half mile. And here's Tepin now to draw alongside of Cara Marie, who still leads it by 3/4 of a length. Easter is third up on the outside, still 3 lengths off the lead. Crowley's Law fourth back toward the inside. A gap of 3 more lengths to My Miss Sophia. Sky Treasure angles wide outside of Solid Appeal. Then Outstanding between horses. She's Not Here has a long way to come. Into the stretch, Tepin takes the lead now coming to the 8th pole, and now Tepin hits another gear. Tepin is just opening up with every stride. A late run from My Miss Sophia. She goes from 5th to 2nd, but well behind Tepin. And Julien Leperoux, when he said it was time to go, it was over. Tepin just toys with the field in the First Lady. Impressive romp by Tepin. It was a long way back to Crowley's Law in second, and then My Miss Sophia. And they're off in the Breeders' Cup Mile. There goes Tepin from the outside, Grand Arch toward the inside, Tourist in between those two, and obviously up close as expected from the extreme outside as they go to the first turn. Tepin from between horses has the lead by a half length. Obviously, though, starts to move up from the outside and now takes the lead by a neck around the turn. Tourist is toward the inside, against the rail in third. Mashawish fourth on the outside, Grand Arch is fifth back toward the rail. And then Make Believe, who saved ground in the 6th position. Impassable moves by in 7th, Recepta 8th, Time Test in 9th, Esoteric travels in 10th. Mondial East is 11th, and Cara Conti, defending champion, is last, but starts moving wide from the back, picks up 2 positions, 23 and 3/5 seconds, the time for the opening quarter. Obviously clear with the lead by a length and a half. Tepin second, 3/4 of a length. And then Tourist goes third by just a length. Mashawish, Grand Arch, Impassable up on the outside. Make Believe, then Time Test. First half mile on the board in 48 seconds. Mondial East and Esoteric both moved to the inside of Time Test with 9 lengths to make up. Recepta next to last, and Cara Conti is last of 12, moving midway on the far turn. Obviously is the leader, and Tepin just off the leader's flank in second top of the stretch. A gap of 2 more to Tourist, who swings to the outside third. Mashawish is fourth in the center of the course. Grand Arch fifth back toward the inside, and then Impassable. Tepin has taken the lead coming past the 8th pole. Obviously second, Grand Arch is coming late from third. But Tepin has a 5-length margin and deep stretch. It is Tepin with Julien Leperoux. Mondial East runs late to second, but Tepin has won the Breeders' Cup Mile. Mondial East second, Grand Arch third. Mashawish was fourth in 1 minute 36 and 3/5 seconds.
They're off in the juvenile fillies turf. And there go Catch a Glimpse and Ruby Notion out to take the early lead together. Sapphire Kitten will settle into stride behind them, guided to the inside by Julien Leperoux to save ground. 4 lengths off of these 2 leaders, and they are bouldering right along up front. Then a break of another 2 to Thrilled, running in 4th position early on, followed on the outside by Harmonize as they make their way toward the backstretch. Alice Springs is a good 7 lengths off the lead. The first quarter was 24 and 1/5 seconds, so they slowed things down a little bit here, and onto the backstretch they go. And it is Ruby Notion in front. Catch a glimpse on the outside second. 1.5 lengths to Sapphire Kitten just off the leaders. Thrilled follows in fourth. Harmonize is fifth to the outside. Alice Springs is down toward the rail. Then Illuminate, followed by Gliding By, Price to Perfection, Andrea's Reward, Time in Motion, Nemeralia, and in the back of the field are Mirage and Last Waltz, a 49 1/2 mile. Into the turn, Ruby Notion and Rafael Hernandez lead the charge. Catch a Glimpse is 3/4 of a length behind, second by another 2. And then it's Sapphire Kitten third. Thrilled being ridden along to go in fourth on the outside. Harmonize is in contention, and Harmonize is only about 4 lengths off the lead. And Ryan Moore and Alice Springs are going to ride the rail to the top of the stretch, where Ruby Notion turns for home in front. Catch a Glimpse on the outside is second. Alice Springs bottled up behind horses looking to come on through an opening there. And then it's Sapphire Kitten to the outside. Frankie and Illuminator getting going too. They have Catch a Glimpse to catch. Laurent Giroux and Catch a Glimpse in front close to home. And then it's Sapphire Kitten. Alice Springs on the inside. Late move Nemeralia. Catch a Glimpse has done it. And then it was Alice Springs, Nemeralia, and Sapphire Kitten in a final time of 1 minute 39.08 seconds.
For the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf, I've got the connections on my right here of the winner, Gary Barber and partners. Gary, many congratulations. And to my left to present the trophy, Stephen Jackson, the all-time rushing leader from the St. Louis Rams. Stephen, I'll ask you to do the honors.
All right. I want to say congratulations on a great race. You did it 2 years in a row. Let's try to make it 3 next year.
Will you be making it 3, Gary?
Oh, we're certainly going to try. It's been a great ride and great partners, and Mark Casse and Flo did an unbelievable job, so it's all credit to them.
I know you've been a big supporter of Mark Casse. What does it mean to you to give him his first Breeders' Cup success?
Really a lot, because we gave him the first Queen's Plate, and I texted him last week and said, I'm going to give you the first Breeders' Cup, and here we are. So
here's Travis Stone.
And they're off in the Stephen Foster. And Lee with a good start, and so too Paganol to the outside, and Paganol up to take the lead. Lead is fourthly placed toward the inside. Noblebird is racing third, and Catburglar on the far outside tries to move over toward the rail, but will be stuck wide into that first turn. It is Paganol to set the pace. Noblebird's racing in second. Catburglar on the far outside is third, while Lee is pulled back off the pace, settling in toward the rail from fourth. Commissioner right up against the fence in fifth. Opportunity is sixth by 2, and Majestic Harbor is at the back of the pack. Heading for the backstretch run, and Paganol has opened up a 3-length lead and throws down a quarter in 23-1. Up the backstretch they go. Paganol leads by 2. Noblebird is keen to go on second toward the outside. Catburglar's in the clear racing third. Lead hustled along toward the rail from fourth. Commissioner asked for a little bit more speed. Fifth and down outside of a half mile to go. Opportunities racing in the clear on the outside. 5 lengths to make up from there. Majestic Harbor still trails, but Majestic Harbor's getting a bit closer as they round the far turn. Paganol's half was 46 4/5 seconds. Noblebird is poised on the outside, and right there Noblebird has taken over, but Lee is moving into second now and chasing Noblebird to the quarter pole. 2 lengths farther back, Opportunity rolls up to be third. Paganol gives it up. Commissioner, Catburglar, Majestic Harbor cuts the corner off the turn, but it's Noblebird. Noblebird has kicked away to lead by 2, but Lee is trying to close on the outside, and Lee is closing 1.5 lengths behind. Furlong to go, but Noblebird is digging in. Lee's trying to get by with ground to make up. Opportunity third, down to the wire. Noblebird, Lee, one final try, down to the finish. Noblebird, Lee, here's the wire. Noblebird, fantastic in the Foster, holding off Lee. Opportunity was third, and Majestic Harbor was fourth.
Determined effort. Noblebird able to hold off the late charge from Lee. Noblebird in the Foster, and he is in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
So an interesting training job by Norm Casse, Mark Casse's son. Noblebird, when he wins, he only wins by a nose, and a lot of times he gets beat by a nose, a head, or a neck. And the theory was that he doesn't like to go by horses, so he's being trained in a kind of a unique way. Norman Casse, Mark Casse's son, has been training him with slower horses, inferior horses, so that when he hits the stretch, he blows by these horses. He blows them away, building up his confidence. Looked like it worked.
They're at the post. They're off in the Nassau Stakes. Copper Kitten showed early speed, as does Resistivity. And Winning Rhythm's on the outside. Resistivity. Winning Rhythm is second to the inside. Stellar Path is close to the pace in third. Deceptive Vision is fourth, and Copper Kitten fifth. Skylander Girl is sixth, and Silent Star is seventh. Surtsea's in eighth position. Overheard to the inside in ninth. Strut the Course is 10th. Sky Treasure is 11th, and Chenarmit is last of 12 as they run toward the far turn. Resistivity and Alan Garcia lead Stellar Path by a half a length. The opening quarter was 23 3/5 of a second. They head for the half-mile pole. Winning Rhythm close to the pace in third. Skylander Girl's in tight there, sent between horses now, just a length and a half off the lead through a 46-4 opening half mile. Resistivity. Stellar Path to the inside, second. Winning Rhythm third. Skylander Girl is fourth. Deceptive Vision back in fifth and 5 lengths off the lead. Overheard's toward the rail. Then we have Copper Kitten Strut the Course. Surtsea and Silent Stars out there with that gold cap, and they turn for home, and it's wide open. Resistivity, Stellar Path is set down by Luis Saez. Coming up the rail now is Overheard, and on the far outside, Deceptive Vision is set down, and here comes Sky Treasure as well. A frantic finish, last 16th of a mile. Sky Treasure buries them in the Nassau. Deceptive Vision in a place photo with Overheard, and Stellar Path was fourth. Oxley. Winning trainer Mark Casse, that's the third winner on the afternoon for trainer Casse, and the winning jockey Gary Boulanger. Number 9, Deceptive Vision was second, 3 Overheard was third, and number 4, Stellar Path was fourth. They're at the post. They're off in the Saline Stakes. To the inside is Watch This Cat, and alongside is Old Fashioned Gal as they run to the first turn. Leading Edge in the third position early. Trigger Fingers fanned a little wide as they run to the 7/8 pole, and saving ground next to the rail is Her Majesty's Flag. Then we have the favorite Don't Leave Me, who has a 1 horse beaten, and that is Season Ticket as they run through the opening quarter mile. It was reached in 24-1. And loose on the lead is Watch This Cat. Call it 2 lengths as they enter this Woodbine backstretch. Old Fashioned Gal is second. And to the outside, Trigger Finger in third position and 2.5 lengths off of Watch This Cat. Then we have Leading Edge, who is in amongst fillies and back 3.5 lengths off that leader, riding the rail along the backstretch, Her Majesty's Flag. Then Season Ticket. At the back of the bus now is Don't Leave Me, 8 lengths off of this front runner, Watch This Cat, who got an opening half mile in 48-2. And it's Watch This Cat with 3 furlongs to go. Old Fashioned Gal. Leading Edge gets scrubbed on in between horses, and Season Ticket starts to loop runners, and they come to the quarter pole, 2 furlongs out in the Saline. And it's Watch This Cat and Gary Boulanger as they turn for home. Leading Edge put to an all-out drive. Far outside for Old Fashioned Gal. Old Fashioned Gal is coming on to challenge Watch This Cat from off the pace. From last, in fact, is Don't Leave Me, who's closing like a rocket on the far outside, but it's Old Fashioned Gal. Don't Leave Me is surging right. This is going to be tight. I think Old Fashioned Gal held on to beat a closing Don't Leave Me and win the Saline. Chestnut filly, 3 years old by Sky Mesa, out of Little Hussy by Horse Chestnut. The breeder John Oxley now owned by Bill and Vicky Poston Racing. Mark Casse, the winning trainer, and the winning jockey Alan Garcia. That is Garcia's second winner on the afternoon. Number 6, Don't Leave Me, was second, with 8 Leading Edge third, and 7 Season Ticket finished fourth.
Stand by for a start. All in and locked up. Away they race in the alleyway. Great start. Best away on the inside is Appeal to the Win. Going for the early lead, though, is Green Doctor. And Green Doctor and Lady Accardi got out in front. Lady Accardi takes up the leading role, a neck in front. Green Doctor on the outside second. They came away by 3 lengths to Hooligan. Appeal to the Winners over on the inside. Length behind them is Ancient Goddess. Back in the centre of the field is Happy to Go. And on the outside, Her Majesty's Flag. Towards the back early is February Rose and also Mississippi Delta, who's behind Midnight Marley at the back of affairs. Showing the way is Lady Accardi on the inside. Alongside is Green Doctor. They show the way by 3.5 lengths to Hooligan. Appeal to the Win. Moving forward is Ancient Goddess up on the outside, and racing around them is Her Majesty's Flag. Happy to Go is next in the run, looking for room, and then February Rose. Well back Midnight Marley, and last as they come to the lane is Mississippi Delta. Green Doctor burst away, got away from Lady Accardi, and as they come down the lane, Appeal to the Win has run to second. Coming home is Ancient Goddess down the outside. The leader is Green Doctor. Finishing on down the outside is Appeal to the Win. Then came Ancient Goddess, and now Mississippi Delta from a mile back. Mississippi Delta's overhauling them on the extreme outside, and Mississippi Delta has put in an enormous finish and is tearing away with the Aliwal Stakes, and Mississippi Delta wins by 3 lengths. Second, Appeal to the Win. February Rose came on for show, and then Green Doctor. After the running of the Aliwal Stakes, it's my pleasure to welcome Hall of Fame trainer and trainer of Aliwal, Roger Atfield, who joins winning connections of Mississippi Delta, taking the Aliwal Stakes from last to first. Mississippi Delta, a 3-year-old, a Bay filly, a Kentucky bred by Giants Causeway from Purge Dam, Texas to a T, bred by Mike Rutherford in Kentucky, is raced by Jackpot Ranch and Mike Rutherford. The winning trainer, Mark Casse. The winning. So they're all in, locked up. Off they run in the Toronto Cup, and a great start. And way well was Conquest Pacemaker, beginning nicely Lucky Lindy and Samuel Deschamplain coming through on the inside, and on the outer Decision Day. Behind them early is Indebted, US Marshal and Flash Away. Conquest Pacemaker has taken an assertive role and leads the way by 1.5 lengths to Decision Day. On the inside, Samuel Deschamplain is about 3 parts away third. A neck away is US Marshal. Flash Away edging up 3 wide under a tight rein. A couple away, second last is Indebted, and on the inside is Lucky Lindy at the back. Only 5 lengths first to last, and going out in front is Conquest Pacemaker. Leads by 1. In second, Decision Day, US Marshal is third. Flash Away having a nice position on the outside. On the rail, Samuel Deschamplain, and still at the back, both on the inside, Lucky Lindy, and the outer is Indebted. There's been little shift to position as they go off towards the 5/8, and the leader is Conquest Pacemaker, and leads by 3/4. Had their head up a bit there. In second placing is Decision Day, US Marshal on the outside. 1.5 lengths away, Samuel Deschamplain and Flash Away. They got back a bit. Second last at this point, Lucky Lindy, and Julien Leparoux yet to uncork here on Indebted is still last of all. Conquest Pacemaker in front, 3/8 to run. Prodded a little bit now. Decision Day second, US Marshal third. 2.5 to Flash Away. Samuel Deschamplain on the inside called on. Still at the back, Lucky Lindy, and Indebted is absolute last. Conquest Pacemaker in front, joined by Decision Day. They come down the stretch together. Down the outside, Flash Away trying to run on, but it's Conquest Pacemaker, and it's just shrugged them off. Conquest Pacemaker by 2.5. Lucky Lindy and Robbie Alvarado flying home late down the outside. But what a fine Conquest Pacemaker. Lucky Lindy the only danger, but never extended. And the Toronto Cup has unveiled a new star, Conquest Pacemaker. Lucky Lindy second, then Flash Away, Decision Day, and Indebted never in it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, give him a turn. No, no. Okay, you know what? Give him a full turn. Give him a full turn now. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I want him over there. Yeah. Okay, let's go quick. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. Just turn ahead. Okay, and we're almost done.
Start. All in. Locked up. They're off in the Clarendon, and a great start. One of the best into stride deep on the track is Get It Done Bud and Bright Light towards the inside. They duel in the early part with a narrow lead. Bellevaux is right behind them in third. They came away by some 3 lengths to Ruthless Blue, and on the inside is Hey Bear. A break of 2 lengths away, Play With Passion going up on the outside of Neil's Diamond. 3 lengths away, second last is Ultra Flame, and last of all is Mr. Nada. Racing with the advantage on the outside narrowly was Get It Done Bud, but coming up the rails is Bright Light, and they are still hammer and tongs. Get It Done Bud and Bright Light by 2.5 to Bellevaux, who's trying to stay in touch. Hey Bear on the inside, and starting to run home now on the outside is out wider Ruthless Blue as they come down towards the lane. Ruthless Blue is coming with a beautiful move on the outside. Top of the stretch, Get It Done Bud, tackled by Ruthless Blue on the extreme outside. Bellevaux coming between them now, and here comes Patrick Husbands on Bellevaux. Bellevaux and Ruthless Blue, they go to the final 16th, and Bellevaux producing what is really a strong finish. And Bellevaux goes on to win. 1.5 lengths to Ruthless Blue. Neil's Diamond came chiming in for third, and then Get It Done Bud. A very impressive dark Bay of Brown gelding, who's a 2-year-old, by Where's the Ring from A Tale of the Cat Dam in Minstrel Show. Congratulations to winning owners East West Stables, Michael James Ambler and Windways Farm. The winning trainer is Mark Casse. Bred by the winning owners Windways Farm. And on a tear here today, that is a 3rd successive win on Queen's Plate Day to jockey Patrick Husbands. The Clarendon Stakes presented by Stella Artois, as we welcome Regional Key Account Manager, Mr. Dave McKenna, on hand with winning connections of Bellevaux. And there, now with the presentation, we have Regional Key Account Manager of Stella Artois, Dave McKenna, with the presentation to winning connections of the impressive Bellevaux. Bellevaux again, success for East West Stables, Michael James Ambler and Windways Farm, trainer Mark Casse, and John. All in, locked up. Away and racing in the Seagram Cup, a perfect start. Coming out the best, Midnight Aria, Pender Harbour, Asserting Bear up the inside, keen to go and take that assertive role, and Asserting Bear's in front by a length to Midnight Aria. Racing to third is Doogie on the inside from Letro in fourth, and racing deeper on the track, Ultimate Destiny. Between horses is Pender Harbour. Dropping in behind them early, his race to win on the inside. The outer is Florida 1, and the trailer is Amise Holiday. There's about 7 lengths covering the entire field, and it's Asserting Bear with company. Midnight Aria lobs alongside. They're out by 2 lengths, 3 across the track. Letro's pushing up in the centre. On the outside, Ultimate Destiny and Doogie on the rail. 1.5 to Pender Harbour, racing nicely. On the outside, Florida 1. Back on the rails is His Race to Win, who's next to last. And Amise Holiday will have to come from last. A compact affair as they head to the half mile. Opening half was 48 and 4 and showing the way nicely, Asserting Bear and Midnight Aria. Letro's right there in the centre. Ultimate Destiny the outside. His race to win has caught a ton of ground, has come right up on the inside to share third. On the outer, Pender Harbour, Florida One getting to work now. Doogie's dropped to second last and called on is Amise Holiday, but it's Emma Jane Wilson on Asserting Bear in front. They go down towards the quarter, chased by Midnight Aria in second. A length away, his race to win on the inside. Here comes Florida One, skimming around the field beautifully, and Florida One right around the outside. Pender Harbour getting into it, looks for room up the inside. Florida One at the top of the stretch, challenging Asserting Bear. Pender Harbour is there with his race to win. Florida One on the outside, taking on Asserting Bear. Amise Holiday is late, but Florida One has got away. Pender Harbour a late surge on the inside, but it's Florida One in front, wins a half to a neck. Pender Harbour a gallant second, Asserting Bear third, then Amise Holiday in his race to win. For winning connections, congratulations going out to Live Oak Plantation as the winning owners, Mark Casse, the winning trainer. Florida One, who's a 4-year-old chestnut colt by Birdstone from a Grand Slam dam, Grand Portage, was ridden to victory by Patrick Husbands. The winner bred by Gainesway Thoroughbreds Limited in Kentucky. And they're off in the Wonderwear. And coming out sharply was Secret Action in the centre, and showing speed is Pengali Bay up on the outside. Brooklyn's Way sweeping forward, and Dinah's Recoleta is up on the outside, and also handy near the rail is Ice Festival. They got away in the early part by a length to Season Ticket, who's mid-pack. 2 lengths away on the inside is Modus Operandi, and back behind them in the early part now is on the outside Galena Point. She's a Natural Blonde, is between horses, and 3 lengths away last. Sing with the Birds does tuck behind the entire field. Racing out in front, it is on the inside, Pengali Bay 3/4. Ice Festival's gone up to be second, back to third, Secret Action 2 away. Brooklyn's Way is handy in fourth, and 2.5 to Season Ticket on the inside of Dinah's Recoleta. Their Modus Operandi, 1 to Galena Point. Sing with the Birds up on the inside, coming forward a little bit, and She's a Natural Blonde is last. It's a steady tempo as they head down the back stretch. 5.5 furlongs out, and the leader is Pengali Bay. A length to in second, Ice Festival, Secret Action third, Brooklyn's Way on the outside. 2 lengths away, Season Ticket about 5 or 6 off the lead. Then Dinah's Recoleta, Modus Operandi, Galena Point, Sing with the Birds, and last of all is She's a Natural Blonde. The leader on the inside, Pengali Bay, a half, Ice Festival on the outer. Brooklyn's Way gliding forward, and Emma Jane Wilson starts the run now on Brooklyn's Way around the outsiders, coming up to test these leaders a little bit. On the rail, Secret Action there, 3.5 to Season Ticket. On the inside, Modus Operandi behind Dinah's Recoleta. Sing with the Birds winding up from the back pretty well. Galena Point is next. Along last, She's a Natural Blonde as they turn in the Wonderwear. And Ice Festival coming after Pengali Bay. Then Secret Action, Brooklyn's Way, and down the outside, Season Ticket producing a nice finish. Then Galena Point, Sing with the Birds well back, Season Ticket reeling them in. Ice Festival joined by Season Ticket on the outside. Then Pengali Bay, Dinah's Recoleta, but Season Ticket has bounded clear. And Season Ticket in the Wonderwear. Season Ticket opens up, and Patrick Husbands does it again. Season Ticket the winner. Second in the centre, Ice Festival. Third, Pengali Bay, and then Secret Action. It's Henry Woodford Racing LLC have won the Wonderwear with Season Ticket and a banner weekend. Patrick Husbands has taken 3 wins yesterday, 3 wins today, and the stakes feature in the one. Locked up. Racing in the Natalma, and a great start for She'll Do It. And right away, Catch a Glimpse has gone to the front. Going through in the centre, Silky Girl. Karen away nicely on the insides, railing through to second spot after Catch a Glimpse in the early part. Silky Girl lying third from Pull de Goalie up on the outside fourth, and She'll Do It on the extreme outside in fifth. A length behind them is Most Inspiring, and she is back mid-pack. Moving up is Chinchilla Dust, one to Miss Metropolitan. Gamble's Ghost early on is back on the inside, sharing second last position, and 3 lengths away last of all is No Clouds. Racing out in front, and Catch a Glimpse getting her own way here. She leads through the opening quarter. It was 24-2 as they go inside the 5/8, and it's Catch a Glimpse on top by a length to in second placing Silky Girl. Pulled a goalie the outside. Back and forth is Karen. She'll Do It is moving into it easily. A length away, Most Inspiring is tacking on, and around the outside Chinchilla Dust. Gamble's Ghost still needs a way through the pack. Miss Metropolitan back second last, and last is No Clouds. They go through the half in 48-1, and chasing Catch a Glimpse on the inside. Going up is Silky Girl, Pulled a Goalie. 4 wide, She'll Do It. Karen on the rails there, Most Inspiring. Gamble's Ghost, she's in the clear, coming to the outside. Catch a Glimpse down the lane by a length in the, now 2.5 lengths in the Natalma. Karen in second, right down the centre of the track. Coming on is Gamble's Ghost, but are they going to get Catch a Glimpse? They go to the final furlong, and she's just rolling and rolling with enormous strides. Oh, she's long gone, and Catch a Glimpse is going to absolutely demolish them, and Catch a Glimpse wins the Natalma hands down by 5 lengths. Gamble's Ghost second, third Karen, and they're Most Inspiring. Is Catch a Glimpse, who was on the front end the entire way, a chestnut filly, 2 years of age, who's by City Zip from an Irish river dam, Halo River, bred by Branch Equine LLC in Kentucky. The winning owners, congratulations, Gary Barber, Windways Farm, and Michael James Ambler. A double is up for winning trainer Mark Casse, and congratulations to winning jockey Florent Giroux. The Breeders' Cup win and you're in. Natalma Stakes goes to Catch a Glimpse. For the Summer Stakes. Gates fly back, they're off, and boring out a bit, Gigantic Breeze, and Bears Way got out well. Gigantic Breeze heading to the grandstand rail, and Manhattan Dan has come roaring through on the inside to clear the field easily. It is Manhattan Dan showing the way by 2 lengths up to second. The Zip Zip Man keeping tabs on the leader immediately. A length away third, Bears Way, and a length and a half or 2 to Hammer's Vision on the inside in fourth. Another couple away came on the outside, Conquest Enforcer. Up the rails, Hollywood Hideaway, and 2.5 lengths away at the back of affairs here is Conquest Daddy-O. Sky Marshall's on the inside, and Gigantic Breeze is virtually out the race. And as they head inside the 5/8, it's going to be Manhattan Dan, the one to chase here. Manhattan Dan through a brisk first fraction by a length and a half, the Zip Zip Man. 1 away third, Bears Way. Hammer's Vision's travelled well on the inside. A length and a half away, Conquest Enforcer finding stride a little bit now. On the inside is Hollywood Hideaway, and a couple away. Second last is Conquest Daddy-O, and last is Sky Marshall. Manhattan Dan trying to slip the field in the Summer Stakes, and Manhattan Dan as they head inside the final quarter here as they turn is 3 in front. The Zip Zip Man in second. Bears Way is next from Conquest Enforcer, and right down the outside Conquest Daddy-O. Hammer's Vision trying to get a run. They're chasing Manhattan Dan and Conquest Daddy-O and Conquest Enforcer, but it's Conquest Daddy-O the one. And right down the outside, Sky Marshall, there's a real chance. Conquest Daddy-O's gone to the front. Sky Marshall right down the outside, but it's Joe Bravo in front. Conquest Daddy-O chased by Sky Marshall, and Conquest Daddy-O pulls the big upset. Conquest Daddy-O by 2 lengths. Sky Marshall second, third Manhattan Dan, and then Conquest Enforcer. $136.61. Well, it is an outstanding performance today from Conquest Daddy-O, giving Mark Casse a sweep of the big stakes features today. Conquest Daddy-O is a 2-year-old Bayop Brown colt who's by Scat Daddy from Hanging by a Moment, a Thunder Gulch Dam. Congratulations to Conquest Stables LLC. They pick up a ownership double. Mark Casse with a hat-trick today, including the 2 stakes features. And Joe Bravo comes in to take the winning ride in the Summer Stakes on Conquest Daddy-O, who is bred by James Everett, Janine Everett, and Erika Everett-Merce.
They're all set. They're off to a good start in the Dueling Grounds Oaks. My Blue Sky getting out to show some speed. Loon is there, so is Heath, and Lady Dinah's got a forward spot there towards the inside. Miss Delvedoro had no chance here to tuck in, now tries to tuck in behind. Return to Grace just in front of her as they come now for this turn. Lady Dinah crosses over. The jockey takes a strong hold. Look at this move by Affilio. Affilio went from the far outside, cut to the inside, and now takes off on this pace going up the backstretch. It's Affilio going on here, taking an aggressive spot to lead by 2.5 lengths now coming up the hill. Lady Dinah's in second, but outside comes My Blue Sky racing in third. The pace is honest. 2.5 lengths back to Giant Deduction on the inside of Dating Lady Luck. She's right there in fourth with the white. On her outside comes Heath, about 5 lengths off the lead. 2.5 lengths back to Loon and Walking the Kitten. Behind that are Return to Grace, Miss Double Dioro, and down inside is Queen of Scat. At the top of the hill now, and Affilio went out there to take control of the race, and she does just that. She's in front by 2 now as they dip down. Over on the outside, Lady Dinah is up there, and also Dating Lady Luck. On the inside, Giant Deduction now dropping back here as My Blue Sky takes third as they drop over. They've got about 5/8 to go. Further back then to Loon and Return to Grace, who's racing 7 lengths off the lead. Behind her is Walking the Kitten. At the rail comes Queen of Scat in second last, and Miss Delvedoro is the trailer, 9 off the lead. Less than a half mile to go. Affilio is out here still leading it by 2, not been challenged yet. Lady Dinah second by length. On the outside, My Blue Sky, Westminster Road, Dating Lady Luck. On the inside comes Giant Deduction. Now they're bunching up. Here comes Loon, also Return to Grace, and Dating Lady Luck here just off them on the inside. Looks like she's got run here, but perhaps nowhere to go as they straighten away. It's a long run in. Affilio's got company now. Dating Lady Luck, Giant Deduction also muscling up for a spot and closing on the far outside are Return to Grace and Miss Delvedoro. The stretch runners are chiming in. They come for the final furlong. Here come the calendar colors of both Return to Grace and Miss Delvedoro, but it's Return to Grace. A left back from Queen of Scat as well. Return to Grace from Queen of Scat. Return to Grace and Joe Rocco Jr. stylish in the Oaks. They'll be by Queen of Scat. Heath managed third. I believe Miss Delvedoro held on fourth.
They're off. A little bit slow. Conquest straight up. Coming out sharply, Piper's Journey from the outside. Internal Bourbon the centre. Up the inside, going through as She's Explosive. And Hot Cross Buns on the outside, putting the neck in front. Right behind them, Brooklyn's Way in fourth. And Danish Princess coming up on the inside of her. Second last early is London Tower. And a length and a half to Conquest. Straight up is last of all. Showing the way is Hot Cross Buns. 3/4. She's Explosive is second. 1 away third, Internal Bourbon. A neck to Brooklyn's Way, Danish Princess on the inside. 1 to London Tower behind the main bunch. And 2.5 to Conquest straight up on the inside. And at the back of affairs is Piper's Journey. Racing out in front is Hot Cross Buns as they head down inside the 4.5 furlongs and leads the way from Internal Bourbon. Brooklyn's Way's gone up to share third. She's Explosive on the inside. Now 3 wide, London Tower making her move. And behind them, Danish Princess. And 2.5 to Piper's Journey, and Conquest straight up is last. Racing to the 3/8 and showing the way is still Hot Cross Buns. A length and a half, Internal Bourbon, London Tower. She's Explosive hugs the rail. Behind them, Danish Princess. The whip is out on Brooklyn's Way. Conquest straight up on the inside. And Piper's Journey down the lane. London Tower called on with Internal Bourbon. And She's Explosive as they've gone up to take over. Running on is Danish Princess and Brooklyn's Way. And now Conquest straight up is in the clear and running on. Internal Bourbon in front. London Tower, Danish Princess, and Conquest straight up are chasing. Internal Bourbon tackled by Conquest straight up, and Conquest straight up on the outside. Internal Bourbon, Conquest straight up has got it from Internal Bourbon. Danish Princess third, and London Tower fourth. Today's La Prévoyante Stakes has gone the way of an undefeated galloper in Conquest straight up. Is raced by Conquest Stables LLC. The winning trainer is Mark Casse. Was bred by Charles Fipke. The winning jockey, Alan Garcia. Conquest straight up is a 3-year-old bay filly. She's by Not Bourbon from a Hadif Dam
deputy. The gentleman who rode La Prévoyante, John LeBlanc. So congratulations on that terrific historic stand with the outstanding horse of the year. And it is Alan Garcia who takes the win on Conquest Straight Up.
They're off in the Saranac. And an even beginning here as Money Multiplier comes out well from the inside. Sky Hero and Nona's Boy going up and after the lead as well. And then it's Takeover Target away running in fourth. To the outside, Vision Perfect is fifth. Break of three back to go around. And then comes Winter Springs to the inside. World Approval is last of them all as Nona's Boy makes the lead in the race to the clubhouse turn. Chris DiCarlo and Nona's Boy get to the front and they get clear after an opening quarter mile in a snappy 22 1/5 seconds. And then it's Sky Hero running in second by a length. Money Multiplier is third to the inside of Vision Perfect. Then a hard-held Winter Springs is down toward the inside, running in fifth onto the backstretch. Right alongside is Takeover Target, sixth by another two, and then go around. And last of them all, World Approval is 8 lengths off of front-running Nona's Boy, who continues through a 46 1/2 mile. Nona's Boy by a length and a half. Sky Hero and Luis Saez tracking in second. And then it's Money Multiplier third toward the inside as they move for the turn. Vision Perfect follows in fourth. After that comes Winter Springs in fifth within 4 lengths of the lead. Takeover Target, World Approval on the inside and go around. Nona's Boy on top on the far turn, 3/4 win at 1:10 and Sky Hero was put to a ride to go in second. Waiting for running room is Money Multiplier while Takeover Target takes to the far outside and even farther out go around is gaining ground and World Approval comes up the fence. Nona's Boy to catch. Coming to the 8th pole, here's go around on the far outside. Coming along with Money Multiplier and World Approval down toward the inside. Money Multiplier, World Approval, and go around. It is on the inside. World Approval in the Saranac. Beating Money Multiplier. And then came go around and Nona's Boy.
They're off in the Kentucky Downs Ladies Sprint. Galabout Town and Shrinking Violet out here to show some good speed, getting out there towards the front from the inside and the far outside. Sam Ayan, spring included, trying to cross over and show some speed as well. As they come down for the dip here, it's a bunch field heading for the 5 furlong pole. It's Galabout Town now to find the front and clears off by just over a length. Spring included is racing second. Be Proud forwardly placed on the inside third. Sam Ayan is now racing fourth. Shrinking Violet's got a good spot fifth and Saving Ground close up 3.5 lengths off the leader as they just pass the half-mile pole. Just behind are Thank You Mary Lou and Fleet Encounter. Length and a half further back then to Seeking Treasure on the inside of Theater Star, and the Gold Cap's got 6 lengths to make up towards the rear, and 2 back to Sky Treasure, who's patient early. Less than 3 furlongs to go now, and up on the lead is Galabout Town. Spring included is right there second, and coming up with a run on the outside, Sam I Am, and also Fleet Encounter now encouraged to get closer. Just behind there, coming up towards the inside is Shrinking Violet, is gotten by Be Proud, now shifting out here, and Shrinking Violet going to come up between horses here for the final quarter. Galabout Town, Shrinking Violet, far outside, Theater Star making an impression as they're coming in deep stretch. Far outside comes Theater Star. Shrinking Violet does not have it. Galabout Town, Sky Treasure, Theater Star, Sky Treasure, also getting up there, Seeking Treasure, Sky Treasure, Seeking Treasure. It is close. Sky Treasure on the outside of Seeking Treasure, an exciting finish in the ladies sprint. Then it was Theater Star and Galabout Town, a close fourth.
And they're off. From the inside, it's a plain view. Lubash was away well. Skyflight is down at the rail. Now moving up is English Minister. Under the line with Plainview in front and English Minister racing in second. Aztec Brave is next in third with Skyflight down at the rail in fourth. Reload has gotten into a good position in fifth, just 4 lengths from the front. Lubash to his inside in sixth. Then it's a break of 2 lengths to Vision Perfect in seventh. On the inside is El Jefe Grande in eighth, gap of 3 to the 2 trailers, Any Given Royal, and Slip By. The field is midway up the backstretch, and it's Plainview in front here by a length. Aztec Brave runs in second, and then it's English Minister and Skyflight heads apart third and fourth. Reload runs in fifth, and then it's Lubash down on the inside in sixth, followed by Vision Perfect and El Jefe Grande. Farther back It's Slip By and Any Given Royal. The quarter won in 24 seconds, the half mile in 49.1 over the yielding turf. And now they're moving around the far turn, and it is Plainview still there. Plainview by a half length. Aztec Brave on the outside in second, 2.5 lengths to English Minister, and Skyflight is down at the rail. In the stretch now, Aztec Brave on the outside to poke ahead in front of Plainview. Aztec Brave is the leader, then Plainview. Here's Skyflight gaining ground on the outside. Aztec Brave in front. Skyflight, one last try as they come down for the finish. Aztec Brave and Skyflight, they hit the wire together. Skyflight or Aztec Brave, a photo finish in the Artie Schiller Stakes.
And they're off in the Dixiana Bourbon. Argo comes out for the lead. Salisaw there toward the inside. Expected Ruler tossing his head, hard held, now wrestled back from that battle up front. Hot Ore is going to move by and take the lead. Salisaw there toward the inside. Argo third. Aero Force fourth up on the far outside. Surgical Strike is fifth. Don't Be So Salty is sixth for that move into the first turn. Sighting Spring a wide seventh. Uncle Brinny shuffled back to eighth. One Mean Man is ninth. Expected Ruler is now 10th near the back of the pack as they head off the first turn and up the back stretch. Sight Reed is 11th, tucked away toward the rail, 10 lengths off the early leader. Unbridled Daddy is 12th. Camelot Kitten is 13th. Tequila Joe 14th and last. 23 seconds, the time for the first quarter. Hot Ore to the outside, Argo to the inside. That's the lead battle. A length and a half to the good, with Aero Force in third by a half length. Don't Be So Salty, fourth by a head. Salisaw fifth down toward the inside. Sighting Spring far outside is in the sixth position. Uncle Brinny looks for running room in seventh. Expected Ruler is eighth toward the outside. Surgical Strike back toward the inside, ninth. Then One Mean Man and Sight Reed and Unbridled Daddy have a lot of work to do and a lot of traffic to clear. They're both looking toward the outside, 9 lengths off the lead. Hot Ore and Aero Force 1-2. Sighting Spring goes third. Don't Be So Salty is fourth. Argo drops out of it, turning for home. Sight Reed still far back. Uncle Brinny tries to get untracked. He's fifth. He's looking toward the outside. Aero Force final furlong, and Sighting Spring and Hot Ore going at it. Don't Be So Salty. Camelot Kitten runs late. Sight Reed is still seventh back toward the inside. Aero Force with the lead by 2. Sighting Spring, Camelot Kitten, a final try, but it's too late. Aero Force wins the Dixiana Bourbon. Camelot Kitten came from way back to be second. Sighting Spring was third, 1 minute, 44 seconds.
And they're off. And Derby Express comes out running. Gunrunner with speed 2 and Force It toward the inside. Nanaluch is up close. More Spirit on the far outside is forward with Tom is ready as they move into the first turn. And Derby Express out to set the pace. Force It running along in second. More Spirit 3 wide third. And then it's Gunrunner running along in fourth. Nanaluch is fifth. Tom's ready is sixth. Rated R Superstar 4 wide around that first turn. Seventh. Aero Force is mid-pack racing in eighth. Uncle Jerry is wide in ninth. Annual Report to that one's inside 10th by 2. Perfect Saint is 11th by another 5. Back to Mo Tom, who's 2.5 lengths clear of My Majestic Flight. Quarter on the board solid, 23 and 2. There's 5 furlongs to go. And Derby Express takes the field up the backstretch run. More Spirit pressing this pace right along just a half length behind. Force It is third down toward the rail. Gunrunner runs along in fourth. Tom's ready 3 wide fifth. Rated R Superstar Extreme outside. Racing sixth. Aero Force going to try and save some ground seventh. 5 lengths to make up from there. Then it's Annual Report stuck on the far outside trying to get going. 4 lengths behind now with 3 furlongs to go. And then it's Nanaluch down toward the inside. Perfect Saint is wide. Starting to make up some ground is Mo Tom, and so to My Majestic Flight. Racing for the top of the stretch. More Spirit is in front. Gunrunner draws alongside. And Aero Force pops outside for the stretch drive 2. Heading for the final furlong of the Kentucky Jockey Club. Gunrunner set down. More Spirit is there. On the far outside, Aero Force keeps on coming, and Mo Tom is sneaking up the rail with a 16th to go. Aero Force strikes to lead 16th out. More Spirit fights on. Then it's Gunrunner. Then it's Mo Tom. Here's the wire. Aero Force won by a length and a half in the end. It's going to be tight for second. More Spirit or Mo Tom. Gunrunner was fourth.